Sometimes I have to
fart!
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video on something that has been on my mind for a very long time now. It is the rumors and gossipings of the Thundercats movie. And I don't know about you, but I'm not a big one for gossip, so let's try to get down to the nitty-gritty here. You know, they've done it with Power Rangers, they've done it with Transformers, so you know what? Why not Thundercats? Why not Thundercats? Ho! If you haven't seen Thundercats before, you might be thinking that the show is a little odd, but it was a very popular animated show running from 1986 to 1989 with a total of 130 episodes. The show was based on this group of cat-like aliens who had to leave their home planet, and they made their way to a planet called Third Earth, and there they became known as the Thundercats, and they defended the planet against the evil undead sorcerer called Mumra and his mutant gang. I mean, it just makes sense that there would be a Thundercats movie in the future. Sure, it might be a little bit of an odd concept, you know, alien cats from another planet, but it turns out that there have been a lot of actors and actresses that have expressed interest in becoming a part of the Thundercats movie franchise. Mila Jovovich actually expressed during an interview for Resident Evil: The Final Chapter that she would have loved to play Chitara if the Thundercats movie actually took off.
Always loved Thundercats. I heard they were making a movie and then they weren't making a movie.
Right?
I think my time of Chitara is kind of done.
Ed Skrein from Deadpool actually also expressed interest in being a part of the Thundercats movie, as well as James McAvoy, and he actually was quite vocal about it, and he was hoping that it would happen, but his guess was that the movie would never see the light of day. At least it's nice to know that if the movie did ever happen, that there would be no shortage of talent to fill the roles. You might be thinking, oh, they never were gonna do a movie anyways, but actually in 2007 it was announced that a CGI animated movie was gonna get made, but it was eventually scrapped and it was never even formally greenlit by the studio. And at one point there was some alleged test footage from the project that leaked out online.
Drop something. I think you're gonna need that. Thundercats!
Jerry O'Flaherty, who was actually the art director for Gears of War, was linked to this project. They had a script, they had a director, they had everything for this, and there was evidence that there was actually a lot of work put into this project. And Movie Lane actually released some concept art from the abandoned film in 2009. The script was written to follow Lion-O's origin myth from a young cub to his anointment as Lord of the Thundercats. But this somehow just didn't take off. Frustrated that this movie got scrapped and there's still no word of a Thundercats movie, fans decided to take everything into their own hands and made their own trailer of what they wanted to see. In this trailer, Brad Pitt is Lion-O, Hugh Jackman is Tigra, Vin Diesel is Panthro, and Gigi Edgley is Chitara. And yes, that was Garfield as Snarf. Thundercats has definitely seen an awesome revival through its art from fans and stuff, bringing it into this decade. After looking at all these awesome art pieces, it's hard not to think about what a possible movie might look like. Do you think maybe the movie might be completely CGI, kind of like James Cameron and what he did in Avatar, or do you think it would be more of kind of like the Dr. Moreau kind of cat creatures makeup? With all the movie gossipings and all that stuff, there was something that was concrete. In 2011, we did see a revival of a rebooted animated series on the Cartoon Network of the Thundercats, but this show only lasted for one season, and apparently this was due to the dismal toy sales, and it ceased further funding of the series. Although the cartoon was a complete one-season failure, there is one thing still for certain, that we keep seeing Thundercats pop up in popular culture.
Daddy, oh! I touched this to that part and it felt good. This is good. Good like cake, but different good.
And I got him at the pound.
Actually, my name is Lion-O. I'm the chosen one.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the John.
Give me sight beyond sight.
What are you doing, Snarf?
Oh, hey,
Stop fussing with your bow.
this bow sucks.
In 2016, the recent He-Man Thundercats crossover comic had made a bit of a stir in the Thundercats him at Thundercats fan community. This was a 6-part saga where Mum-Ra from the Thundercats franchise seeks out He-Man's sword of power to rival the legendary Sword of Omens, wielded by the Thundercats Lord. The last bit of information that we've heard about a Thundercats movie was in 2016, and that was when Michael Bay was actually thinking about producing a live-action Thundercats film, but since then there's been no major updates. The only thing that fans can do right now is sit back and think, Liam Hemsworth would make a good Lion-O, Mila Jovovich would make a good Chitara, and Hugh Jackman is our Tigra. But you know what? Here are my picks. Liam Hemsworth as Lion-O, Jennifer Lawrence as Chitara, Brandon Routh as Tigra, and of course Michael J. White as Panthro. And you know what? Let's add in Christopher Lee as Mum-Ra. Just please don't do anything stupid like this. Or like you did this. Making this garbage movie trying to appeal to the younger generation rather than the 80s kids that you should have been paying homage to, as well as outraging the African American community for casting Shayna as this racially ambiguous chick who a lot of young African American women actually looked up to during their childhoods. So there you go, guys. I don't know about you, but I would absolutely love to see a Thundercats movie in the future. I don't know, maybe it just needs to generate a little bit more interest, a little more upward from the fan community, but maybe Michael Bay might see how much we want it and maybe do something in the future. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about my cast list, or maybe if you guys had any ideas for some other actors and actresses that would be perfect for the Thundercats team. But yeah, let me know down below. And also tell me if you think that the movie should be completely CGI or maybe just like special effects makeup. So thank you guys so much for watching and stay legendary.